Hello, hello. Today, I want to talk about tracking your food. Daily Revelation 141. Now, I've been tracking my food for the last 17 days, and MyFitnessPal says 17 days streak. And I've learnt a lot about MyFitnessPal over the years, tracking food and ultimately getting results. So this is what I think happens in the mind of someone that tracks their food on MyFitnessPal is a couple of things. Is yes, they have a day where they've planned their meals and they've maybe weighed things out, and so it's easy to track. But then they might have a day, for example, on a weekend when they go out to a restaurant and it is hard to predict what to put into MyFitnessPal. So you go ahead and go, well, I don't know what's in there, so I just won't track it at all. And the psychology behind all this is where I think is the most important and why people don't track consistently, which ultimately is going to lead to them getting results. So what I think happens is people track their planned meals. When it comes to going out and maybe they go to a dinner, they go, well, I didn't track, I don't know what was in that, I don't know if it was accurate, so I'm going to not track it. And what does that do psychologically is that someone goes, okay, I've tracked one and I didn't track here, I missed dinner because I went out for dinner, so I might as well not start tracking again till Monday. But what I want you to do when this happens again is go through this process. Okay, you had a good day, it's Monday, you've planned all your food, you've weighed things out, things have got barcodes, so you're able to put into MyFitnessPal. Say you have a day, for example, on the weekend where you go out for breakfast, you go out for lunch, and you might go out for dinner. And it's hard to predict exactly what they put in the meals. But what I want you to do psychologically, what I want you to do is actually put those foods in to the best of your ability. Okay, and as you get consistently good at tracking your calories, you start to understand amounts. When you track the foods from the restaurant, yes, it might not be accurate, but psychologically, you have been consistently tracking. And then you go tomorrow and then you start tracking more effectively again. Okay, so you might have another planned day where you actually plan your breakfast, your lunch and dinner, you know the amounts. But if you went to that restaurant amount and you didn't track, psychologically it causes you the next day to not track because you've stuffed up the next day. Why not track? And it might not be 100% accurate, but you stay consistent. You stay consistent every single day tracking your food, which leads you to not be inconsistent with your tracking. So I'm going to tell you what happens when you're inconsistently tracking your food is you go one day, then you go one day off. One day off is that you can't understand calories, but you also don't understand calorie deficit. So it's hard to pinpoint if you're not tracking your food on where you went wrong throughout the week, if you didn't lose weight or if you put on weight. But if you're tracking your food, you can very easily identify where the problem was. And another problem might be that you're not tracking accurately. So people are not actually tracking every single thing that comes into their mouth. Now, another thought process is, well, I don't want to do MyFitnessPal. It's annoying. Look, I've used it consistently. It's not that annoying. The barcode is super easy. Boom, bang, it becomes a habit. Yeah. And I'm going to put it frankly, and you'll hear it from me a lot, is that if you want to get results, you need to track and measure. We're not going to guess. Yes, you can hope, hey Fiona, you can hope that you're going to get your result. You might get there, but you'll have no idea how you actually got there. You might think, oh, it was movement. At the end of the day, it would always be a calorie deficit. People want to complicate it and mask it with different things. Oh, there was the carbs that I stopped having. I stopped having chocolate. No, it was that you were at a calorie deficit. And that is the core foundation of what we're going to teach. There's some good people teaching it out there as well about calorie deficit. Calorie deficit is what you need in order for you to lose weight. It's not no carbs. It's not have 6 meals a day. It's energy balance. Energy that you burn to what you consume has to be more, and then you will lose weight. So I hope that helps. Please let me know. And I've looked at every single person on this program's MyFitnessPal today. And I can see the people who are consistent and the people that are a bit up and down, and that's totally fine, okay? I'm not, again, expecting perfection, but what I am expecting is that you have the mindset of, okay, I'm going out, I can still track. I can still track to the best of my ability. And now I've got this streak of, 17 days. And it's kind of a game for me mentally, seeing that streak that I don't want to break it, and I want to keep it going. Imagine if you see that streak, 100 days of tracking MyFitnessPal. You've learned so much about calories. You understand the calories you need to eat in order for you to lose weight. You know the calories you need to eat in order to maintain your weight. And you know when you've eaten too much. That's a really powerful place to be, because now you know, and you're not guessing. You're not basing it off emotion or hope. You're basing it off facts. When you're basing off facts, you can then make decisions on how to make it better. Awesome. Thanks, ladies.